Sorry, it got disconnected. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so sorry. So this is systems. SAP stands for systems, applications, and products in a data processing. In a data processing. This is general. Okay, it's not a SAP again. It's a German product. It's not a word, right? It's an abbreviation, right? And we are supposed to pronounce it as an SAP, not SAP. Okay. And again, I said that it's a German product. In some places, some native German, SAP means pig. So, so never ever pronounce it as in SAP. Clear? And it is S stands for systems, not system. Okay. A stands for applications, not application. Okay. P stands for products, not product. In data processing, in data processing. Clear? In data processing. So here again, as I said that every application, everything, it is used to develop in a programming language. So earlier, as I said that before 2000, there was one programming language called COBOL, right? I have mentioned abbreviation also. That is Common Business Oriented Language. Okay. So what was the issue? What was the issue with this COBOL language? Now there is no COBOL actually. There is no COBOL. Only one business language was there, programming language. So like your C, C++, right? Java, whatever you're calling. In that is related to general programming languages. But for business programming language, we had only one business programming language, that is COBOL. But there was an issue with the COBOL language. So its date, the programming language was designed in such a format, date starts from, okay, and date ends, end date or whatever, date ends. So how they have designed, in the sense, they have designed in DD, DD and YY. That's it. So the date starts from 01, 01, 01. Okay. And it ends with 09, 09 and 099. Clear? So from starting onwards, from 1920, 30, 70, 90, 30, this was, everyone were using, any business was using their backend programming language, their applications, any application was there, they used to use a programming language called COBOL. But here in 1999, again, right? So people thought that entire IT industry considered that there is a no scope for business languages, because once it reaches this particular date, again it will go back to 100 years back. Clear? It will go back to this particular date. So many programmers, many people have tried to resolve this issue, but they haven't got scope to resolve this issue. So that is the reason what they did. They have removed this programming language for business, and they have invented, they have tried to correct this in COBOL language, but they are not able to, due to some XYZ reason, they are not able to rectify this issue. Clear? So that is the reason they came up with a different business languages, any number of business languages, right? But every business language origin is starts from COBOL only. So here we used to call it as a Y2K problem. Y2K problem. That is nothing but year 2000 problem for entire industry got affected, right? So here, hope you heard about Satyam. At that time, Indian number one company. Clear? So they came up with few programming languages, business programming languages in the year 2000. Clear? It was become in 2000 Satyam. Earlier it was a very small company, but it becomes a giant company in 2000 era. Clear? Because they have given many solutions. They have utilized this issue to invent different programming languages, different business programming languages. Like many companies, like Microsoft, whatever you take, right? Clear? Satyam from India, Satyam become a giant, like Mahindra, Now they have taken Mahindra, but earlier TCS, Infosys, clear. There was a huge competition for Satyam earlier before 2000 from Wipro, from TCS, clear, majority companies. But 2000, this company became a giant because they have given the first solution for business programming languages. Clear? In that programming languages only, SAP have came up with a programming language called ABAP. So whatever SAP screens you are able to see, clear? Whatever screens you are able to see in SAP, so SAP is developed in a backend. It is developed in a programming language called ABAP. It's Advanced Business. Again, we will discuss about ABAP. As I said that we are going to have a sessions on ABAP. Okay, Advanced Business Application Program. Okay, and this is a main root. Again, this is taken from COBOL, and but in the backend it works on Java. Clear? So ABAP is nothing but what it is only used for SAP. This particular programming, SAP has dedicatedly designed its own programming language called ABAP. Clear? So that is nothing but Advanced Business Application Program or programming, whatever you call. So in the backend, again, the basic coding will be written in Java. So ABAP consultant is required to have a knowledge on ABAP coding, not on Java. But they should have a knowledge on Java. That's enough. Okay, we'll discuss later about it. So what is the whatever SAP is developed in a programming language called ABAP, right? Advanced Business Application Program. That is nothing. Whatever screens you are able to see, clear? So this is developed in ABAP, and it is more flexible and easy to understand ABAP also. That we will see in our next sessions. At the end of the sessions, what is ABAP and how to write a coding in ABAP. So basic things we will see as a FI consultant, FICO consultant. Okay, next one. So why I am saying systems, SAP applications. So this SAP is developed in this particular programming language called ABAP. So why I am calling it as a systems? For example, in every day-to-day business, for example, mine is a Reliance. For example, mine is ABC company. Mine is ABC company where I am into trading business. I will purchase the product and I will sell into the local market. I will purchase from one market and I will sell into the another market. Clear? So in our day-to-day transaction, in our day-to-day transaction, my business will have to connect with number of different people. For example, they need to connect with vendors. Correct? They need to connect with customers every day, right? Customers, right? And we need to connect with our HR for recruitment. Okay, and we need to connect with our production department for manufacturing, if at all any manufacturing we are doing, right? And this is nothing but your sales. Customer is nothing but your sales. Okay, this is nothing but sales. Okay, and vendor is nothing but I can call it as a purchase, production and purchases. Production and PP module, we call it as production and purchases. Okay, I will remove this. Okay, next one, every day we may connect with, we will do some sort of deposits and all those stuff. We may deal with banks, right? And at the end, we may deal with our legal authorities like tax department. Correct? Every day, almost all we will connect. I'm taking a few examples. So every day we will connect with vendors, we will connect with our sales team, we will connect with our HR team, we will connect with banker, we will connect with our tax department. Clear? So ABC is the company. ABC is the company where I am using a software called Tally. For example, I'm using Tally. Tally is a accounting software. Accounting software. So where in this particular Tally, again I'm telling you, in this particular Tally, I can do only accounting, right? So whenever I am doing a purchases, right, my vendor is using a software called BAN. This is also a software ban. Clear? And my HR department is using, okay, PeopleSoft. One more software. People software. Okay, people software. Fine. Next one, they are using ban, people software, right? And my company is using Tally accounting software. Banks are using, for example, Wings. This is also a software, banking software or any other. Sales department, they are using tax department, they are using GST software. Okay. And customers are using some Salesforce. These are the different software. So here what is happening here in the sense, see, here my vendors are using a ban different software. We are using Tally, right? We are here, banker is using Wings, some software, and tax department is using GST, and they are using Salesforce, right? So here what is happening in the sense, whenever I want to raise a purchase order, means I want to request a product from a vendor. Okay, from a vendor. Clear? What is happening? I am using a Tally, so that I can't request from Tally to vendor, because vendor is using a different software, and I am using a Tally. This is a different software, so which we can't integrate these two softwares, which we can't communicate. Tally with ban, Tally with HR, Tally with Salesforce, Tally with GST, Tally with Wings, we can't communicate. So what happens if I am purchasing from vendor, then I can't do any invoicing in Tally. If I am doing any recruitment, then my HR is updating the data in PeopleSoft. Clear? PeopleSoft, right? Whenever I am selling goods, my customer is updating in Salesforce, right? So Salesforce is updated in different language. So if they send a reports also, we can't, Tally is not ready to adapt it. So what happens? So if I want to generate a common report, then it is not possible, because different people are using different softwares. Nothing but different systems. Software is nothing but a system. Clear? So here my company is using ABC company is using SAP. Okay, this is an ERP. I'll tell you what do you mean by ERP in our next. So SAP is such a powerful application, powerful tool, powerful software, powerful system. Why I'm calling powerful in the sense, here SAP can communicate with any number of systems, with any number of softwares. Clear? It can take the input, it can give the input to any number of softwares. It is not restricted to only one system. It is not restricted to only one system. You can access, SAP can understand other softwares also. Because how it is possible? Firewalls, integration, we call it at integrations. Right? So here SAP can do lot of integrations, lot of communications. So SAP is developed in a such a way that it can receive the data from other software, and it can provide the data from to other softwares. Whatever may be the software, SAP is capable. SAP is capable to communicate. Okay, from one system to another system. So that is the reason SAP is not only capable to communicate from SAP to SAP, it is capable to communicate from SAP to other than SAP systems. Clear? So that is the reason we are SAP abbreviation. It is known as a systems, not system. Clear? Any software you take, name any software, any system, SAP is capable to communicate. If it is not able to communicate at that particular, but it can develop. Anything and everything is possible in SAP. That is the main feature why companies are adapting, Fortune 500 companies are adapting SAP as their ERP. That's the reason it is more faster, it is growing when compared to other ERPs. Clear? So that is the reason. If I mention why I mentioned here, not as a system, what do you mean by system? If I mention only system, then what does it mean? What does it mean? Instead of systems, if I mention only system, then what does it indicates? Yeah, please.
It's applicable for only one particular area.
Correct. Clear? Means one particular system only it can understand, SAP to SAP or SAP to one, right? When I say systems, then it can communicate with not only with one system, it is able to communicate with number of systems. So that is the reason never ever say it's a S stands for system. It's a systems. Clear? The abbreviation make it very clear. What is SAP? Right? Next one, application. Again, application and applications. So here, when I say applications, so what do you mean by applications here? Clear? So nothing but we can call it as a, for example, if I say tally, if I take tally, okay, tally, it will support majority knows, right, what is tally. It's an accounting software. It supports which department? Tally supports which department? Accounts department. Okay. So in tally, we can't generate any HR related reports. If I'm using my main software is Tally, for example, then if I want to generate any HR related reports, right, we can't generate in Tally, right? Same time, if I want to generate any sort of sales reports, right, in Tally, we can't do it. Okay, I can see only the reports, like I can do punching of entries and I can generate only profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flows, and funds flows. That's it. Only limited, right? If I take Oracle financials, okay, now Oracle is also spreading like anything, okay, but not the competitor of SAP. I can say that people say that Oracle is the competitor for SAP, but it's not. Okay, Oracle financials, it will give you the only FI related information, nothing but your accounting information and some sort of costing information. Clear? In Oracle financials. Clear? But same in Oracle Financials, if I want to generate any reports, like as I said, that HR report or any sort of applications, if I want to generate, then that is not possible. Right? If I'm using Oracle Financials in my organization, then I want to have a HR reports, in the sense I need to use another software. Right? For production, I need to use another software. For sales, I need to use another software. Because Oracle Financials is restricted only for finance. Clear? Like that, if I take JD Edwards, if I take another ERP called JD Edwards, there is another ERP, now it is outdated. JD Edwards is only related to sales. Means if my company is using JD Edwards as their ERP, only I can get only sales related information, not other. Clear? If I'm using BAN, this is also one more ERP. Okay, then I can have only production and purchase information. Production and purchase. Okay. I can have only, so if I'm using BAN, in the sense for other information, I need to use other softwares. So nothing but, so here, what do you mean by application? Application is nothing but department or module, right? Application is nothing but here, whatever applications I'm using, it is nothing but departments, or you can call it as a, or modules, right? SAP SAP alone supports supports 36 different departments. 36 different departments. 36 different departments. That is nothing but modules. We call it as a modules in SAP. This is the only major basic I'm saying. It will earlier it used to support only 36, only big, but now it is provided 27 industrial solutions also. It has provided 27 IS. IS is nothing but industrial. So it here when I spoke about 36 different modules in the sense it used to support only big organizations, big businesses. But when they came up with 27 IS in the sense it used to support it is supporting small businesses also. Small businesses also. Is this clear? So, one second. So here it is supports 36. What are the different modules? We will discuss later. Okay. So here it supports all the departments in any organization. If I am having a production, then I can use SAP. If I am having a HR, I can use SAP. If I am having a sales, I can use SAP. If I am tax, we have a tax newly introduced in the year 2017. Tax reports we can generate in this one. So banking interfaces we have, so we can generate any sort of bank reconciliations reports in our SAP. So SAP not only support one department or one application, it supports any number of applications, any number of sub department it will support. So that is the reason we call it as a applications. In the abbreviation, we call it as a applications. Clear? Systems, applications is not restricted to one particular application, and products. So what do you mean by products here? What do you mean by products? Okay, products in the sense, so SAP is not restricted to support only one sector. For example, here our sectors are classified into two sectors. One is manufacturing concerns. Any industry either will come under either manufacturing, trading concerns, and service concerns. Any business either will come under a manufacturing concern or a trading concern or a service concerns, right? SAP will support all the manufacturing concerns. Means if you are restricted only for production or you are restricted to only manufacturing, so right, so SAP will give the solution, end-to-end solution for all the manufacturing concerns. Okay, so we can use any manufacturing concern from small to big, so they can use SAP because it will give end-to-end solution. Clear? But if we are using a trading concern, nothing but we are not manufacturing, but we are buying from one market and we are selling. That is nothing but trading concern. So SAP will provide the solution for all the trading concerns from small to big. Clear? Same thing, service concerns. I am into a banking sector. Clear? Or any other educational sector, right? Or any other real estate or anything. Real estate will come under trading concern. But still, service concern is nothing but whatever receipts and payments involved. No product inventory is not involved. So for that also, SAP will provide the complete end-to-end solution. End-to-end solution. Clear? So that is the reason SAP is supports not only for single product in the sense whatever businesses are there. Clear? So entire solution it will give, complete solution it will give. So that is the reason it is known as a products. Clear? SAP stands for systems, applications, and products. Clear? It will give support in data processing. Means what do you mean by that? What do you mean by data processing? It will take raw data from different systems. It will take raw data from different systems, okay, different systems, different applications, and from different products. It will take raw data, means Okay, just if you post an invoice, it will take that invoice data, right? And from whatever system, it could be your Oracle, or it could be a Tally or Focus or SAP. It will take that. Okay, different applications, whatever may be the department, different applications from different applications, right? Nothing but you have posted invoices in finance department, or controlling department, or HR department, or production department, marketing department. So entire data it will take, and from different products, what it could be a real estate, it could be a joint venture, it could be a service sector, banking, or it could be any manufacturing, right? So it will take that raw data, and it will process the raw data and provides provides the user required information. Data is different, information is different. So what do you mean information here? Any organization, what they will look, they will look for reporting reports. What they want a balance sheet, they want a meaningful trading profit and loss account, they want a cash flows, they want a funds flows, right? So like that, it will provide what it will process the data, and it will provide meaningful information, meaningful user required information. And SAP provides how many reports? In the sense, SAP provides 2000, more than 2000. We will see in future, more than 2000 standard reports. Standard reports, I'm saying standard reports. And SAP provides customized reports also. So there is no limit for customized reports, no limit for customized report. Clear? So that is the reason SAP is considered as a flexible. Standard is there, you can use standard. If it is not suitable standard practice for your business, then they will do the customization. Clear? So this is called SAP. And overall, what is SAP? Systems, applications, and products in data processing. Clear? And SAP is one of the leading ERP. What do you mean by ERP? Let's go through once. Okay. What is an ERP? Majority knows, but still I will give a glance. So it is nothing but enterprise resource planning. Enterprise resource planning. Normally, the softwares are divided into whatever may be the software. The softwares are divided into two types. Okay. Softwares are divided into two types. Okay. What is first one? Decentralized softwares. Decentralized softwares. And second one, centralized softwares. Centralized softwares. Only softwares are how many types? Only two types. One is decentralized softwares and centralized softwares. Right? What do you mean by decentralized softwares? Nothing but, for example, as I said that, right? For example, each and every department here, ABC is using, company is using ERP or SAP as their, okay, and their same department is using, for example, PeopleSoft, and their when purchasing department is using BAN, their bankers are using Wings, their tax department using different software. Okay, so here what happens is, here whatever information HR is there, that will be restricted only with the HR. They are not able to exchange with another departments. Okay, and whenever I want SAP, this ABC company wants to check what is the how many people they have recruited and all those report, they don't have any ready information, right? How much credit sales we have done, how much cash sales we have done. If ABC wants to check, right? So that information will be there only with the this particular sales department, right? And company will not have any access, for example, direct access to sales, or for example, purchase department want to check how many sales department has done the sales, right? Purchase department is using a different software, and sales department is using a different software. So there is no information is available for purchase department regarding sales related information. Same time, sales department will not have any information about purchasing, how much raw material they have purchased. Right? Same thing, manufacturing, production department is there. So they will not have any information about purchase department, how much raw material purchase department has purchased, right? How much they need to manufacture, because they are using a different software, they are using a different software. So every department will have their own information, that's it. So they will not have a overall information. So that is called decentralized system software. Decentralized system software. And what do you mean by centralized system software? Centralized system software is nothing but ERP. We call it as what is an ERP? ERP is a centralized system software. What do you mean by that? Okay, a repository will be there, common. Every department will update in a repository. Okay, every department will update the data in a repository. So what happens? All the data will be there in this repository. So every department can come and check what is happening in the organization. So the data will readily available for everyone. So sales department want to check how much purchases, how much raw material is available, how much, whether products are ready or not to sales, right? So they need not to check, they need not to go to check, right, for purchase department or a production department. So they need not to go directly, they will readily available data will be there. So that is called centralized system software. So centralized system software, other name is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So what it is ERP? ERP is an integrated software, right? It's a link software, right? Which integrates, which make a connections across all the departments, whatever may be the departments, right? And also all end-to-end business process. The centralized system software will integrate all the department, means will make a connection to all the departments, will make a relation to all the departments. Clear? Next one. So what are the advantages with the ERP? What are the advantages with centralized system software? Right? So nothing but we will get ready information. Right? As I said that I need not to search here and there. Directly we can get total information, how much raw material available, how much labor force available, how much sales we need to do, right? So everything readily available in ERP system, centralized system. So what do you mean by that? It gives the right information at the right time, so that the management can take a right decision at right time. Clear? If I'm using a decentralized software, then there would be lot of issues. The management cannot take a right time. See, sales department will not have any idea on purchase department, what purchase department. And whenever purchase department is purchasing a raw material, right, uh, to manufacture the product, and HR department will not have an idea how much raw material they have purchased and how much labor force they need to recruit. Without labor, they can't do the manufacturing, right? So lot of issues will come with the decentralized systems, right? Next one, avoid duplication of work. What do you mean by duplication of work? Duplication of work in the sense, for example, if I take same data in decentralized system, same data will be maintained by purchase department, same data will be maintained by production department, and sometimes same data will be maintained by sales department. So here same data duplication, the data duplication is possible, means it consumes lot of storage of your system. So with the ERP, it is readily available. So at one place, the entire data will be stored. So that is the reason it will avoid a duplication. Next one, optimization of resources. What do you mean when optimization of resources? In ERP, main motive is utilize the fuller extent of available resources. Clear? So with the ERP, we can utilize all our resources. What are the resources for any business, right? Any business. Okay. What are the, okay, it's a land, labor organization, or you can call it as these are the factors of productions. Resources, men, or I can call it as men, money, marketing, right? So like this, these are the different resources. So this ERP will utilize maximum. How to utilize wastage? As I said, that duplication is avoided and wastage is also avoided with the ERP. Clear? And here, and one more thing, the most important, effective utilization of cash flows. So we know that what is our revenue, right? Because every entire organization knows that how much sales we are doing and how much revenue we can expect, so that we can utilize fully cash flows. So if I don't have an information how many sales we have done, so how I can invest on my production. Clear? So same thing, streamline the entire business process. Because of this ERP, the entire business process will work smoothly. Clear? So same thing, better control on cost. We can control the cost. We will come to know where the most wastage is going on, so that we can control that, right? So which influence your profitability of the product. Which if you're cutting down your cost, automatically your revenues are nothing but your profit will get increases, right? Minimizing the cost and better inventory management. So right, instead of doing overproduction, what we did, whatever demand is there, we know that market condition, because all the departments are integrated. So with that, what happens, we can produce the product according to the market demand. So we won't do over or less. Clear? So this is the reason. This is the ERP. So we have a different thousands of ERPs are there in the market. I can say lakhs of ERPs are in there in the market. So for example, just I mentioned here, SAP is one ERP, Oracle is one ERP, PeopleSoft, Microsoft, BAN, Microsoft Dynamics, JD Edwards, Tally. These all are ERPs. But why SAP? In the sense, they are, Oracle is an ERP only on finance module. So end-to-end solution it will give you on finance, right? PeopleSoft will give you end-to-end solution only on HR, right? Even though they are claiming, Microsoft is also claiming same thing. BAN only on production, end-to-end production solution it will give, right? So same thing, SAP already we discussed. What do you mean by SAP, right? SAP stands for Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. So no need to explain now. So as I said that SAP is a German based product, German based company, right? Which was established in the year 1970, which was established in the year 1970, right? And next one, till 20 years it was working on. I'll explain that what was the model in next sessions. So 1990 onwards it occupied market, complete market, and especially the growth start of SAP growth started from 1998 onwards. The sales increases tremendously. Now after introduction of S4 HANA, it took boom, actually I can say that. Clear? And these are the different SAP versions. Okay, what I'll do, I'll give a pause here. I'll give a pause. Any questions from your end? Any questions before I proceed? Before I proceed, any questions from your end? Yes, no.
No, no.
How about others? So you got a clarity what do you mean by SAP, what is an ERP, what do you mean by decentralized system software and centralized system software? Yep. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll stop here itself for today. I'll stop here itself for today. And tomorrow we will continue with the different versions, right? And what are the different modules we have, that core modules, and what are the different modules, and the history of SAP, when it is started, what are the different versions, who invented, and that is not required to remember. Just only for your idea sake, I'll give that. Clear? But modules and all you need to remember. Clear? Okay. And one more request: kindly join, not request, kindly join on time 8:30. Clear? So that first 5 to 10 minutes we can have your queries, and after that we will continue the session. Hope I'm all clear for everyone. Okay. Thank you all.
I know
Yeah, please.
everything is fine, but they are informed me startingly 500 GB RAM system is
Mm-hmm.
informed. So
Yeah.
it is available in market.
No, that's what I'm saying. Only in US it is available. Those systems are available only in US, and it is very expensive. If it is available also, it's very, very, very expensive, which we can't afford. So that is the reason everybody is going on uh, remote server access. It may available,
Yeah,
it is available, but it's normal system. If you purchase, minimum requirement is, for example, if you take 8 GB or 16 GB with 500 GB hard disk with the latest processor, you are spending around 70,000 to 1 lakh, right? You just think 500 GB hard disk. Clear? So it would be in lakhs, and it is available. I'm not saying it's not available, it is available, but no one will buy those this one, because however we are getting a remote server access and all those stuff. Hope I have answered your question.
yeah, okay. Naveen.
Yeah. Any other questions from
Thank
anyone?
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Who is Hari? Hari, I think Harih, who has joined with the name Harih. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, then good to go. We'll connect tomorrow. Fine. Okay. If you have any queries regarding anything, you can connect with us. I'll give you, already have shared the numbers. Okay. You can connect with us. If you want, you can make a note of it. So first number, all your issues. This is my personal number. The second number is my personal number. You can reach me out. Okay, you can text me before calling, so that if I'm available, then immediately once I'm available, then definitely I will answer your calls. Clear?
Now, Naveen, please ping me the YouTube link in our group.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's you will get to your email ID. Kiran.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
once you log in, you just provide me your email IDs as I said that, right? So thing is, for example, YouTube link, you can see, you can search YouTube link as a SRUSTY Technologies.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you can search SRUSTY Technology. Our previous classes and demo classes will be there in that.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Okay, and same time, again, I'm reiterating, please create your own email ID, separate email IDs for this particular course, if right. And same time, whenever you are want to listen to the recording, right, in future, then you need to log in your YouTube also with that email ID only. Clear?
Yeah, okay. I already sent my email ID yesterday only.
In the group, we have created one group, right? In that group,
Yes, sir.
we share it.
Yeah, I will share
The
today.
front office will access and they will create.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Please kindly, for it's applicable for others also, kindly create your own Gmail IDs if you require. Because if you like, you are using a regular email ID for this particular course also, then probably you will get till end you will get a number of files. So if you miss one file also, it would be a challenge. Clear? Date
Yeah,
wise
I
we will
can
send.
understand.
Yeah, date wise we will send. Clear? So that is the reason. Try to create your own this one, so that you can download at any point of time. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you in
Thank you.
tomorrow session, and try to join at 8:30 only. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.